If the robotics division was a little more careful, we wouldn't have synths trying to escape.
Doctor.
What's up?
So, here you are.
Here I am.
Justin, acting director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Back off, dude.
Stay out of my way, or you'll regret it.
That sounds a bit like a threat. I'm sure I'm just misunderstanding you, though. Threats aren't advisable for someone in your position. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Let's see here. No, yeah, let him go, man. Just let him go. Well, let's ask him about synth escapes.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
It was pretty useless, really.
I hate to break it to you, but your Courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective. It's rare, but faults can occur from time to time. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Let's see here. Tell me about... he's the acting head? Is that what they said?
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who were you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Hey, I wasn't done talking to you,
It's an
pal.
honor to meet you, sir.
Really? You better stay out of my way or I'll do the same thing to you that I did to that other Courser.
Dr. Ayo,
Yes, what is it?
Tell me a little bit about this Courser training.
you mentioned that Coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
Hey, whoa. Hold on, man. I'm not done talking to you.
Justin,
What do you want? And please, make it quick.
Take as much time as I want. Tell me about the reclamation process. That was funny.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Okay. So, I mean, really, are we expected to have played this game up to this point?
Rumor is, Advanced Systems will be starting a new dark matter initiative soon.
And witness everything that the Institute synths have done above ground, right?
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
And then we see how they send these coursers to go up and, you know, bring the synths back. All this stuff. I'm supposed to just like come in here and be like, wow, yeah, maybe you guys could totally change my mind and I'll join you guys. I don't know. Who's this?
I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
What are they angry about?
What's Justin doing that's causing friction?
Oh, he's just pushy and demanding. He thinks his problem should be everyone's biggest concern. I have to admit, though, the other divisions have never taken our needs as seriously as they should. I guess they see us as a necessary evil or something. It's really not fair. Oh, just listen to me. It's the first chance we've had to get acquainted, and all I want to do is complain. In any case, it was good to meet you.
Yeah, it was nice hearing you complain. Fusion cells. No shortage of fusion cells here. Oh, this is neat. Look at this. Oh, wow. Wondering if I'd recognize any of these places if I watched it long enough, but it seemed pretty nondescript. What do we got over here?
Father's
Stuff I'm
a
not
great
gonna pick up.
man. You must be very proud.
Must be very proud. So we're done talking to him.
Dr. Secord.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
I don't like the way she says that. Try to remember that synths aren't people. See if this guy has anything to say.
That armor should serve you well in a firefight.
It does. You want to try it out? Huh? Alright.
Sometimes you have to lean on the other departments a little to get what you need.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that the truth? We came in from that way. It's pointing me... Well, I don't know. Let's see what's down here. I don't think I've walked down here yet.
Power
hello.
armor? What would you need that for?
That's pretty funny. Ooh, SRB terminal. Is this the same? Department notices. Oh gosh, our new visitor. As you know, Father has granted full access to our new visitor from the surface. That includes the entirety of the SRB. While we must accommodate Father's wishes in this matter, we must also remain diligent. Refrain from discussing any sensitive information, especially the ongoing investigation involving the Gen 3 synths. In an ideal world, the Railroad will have had no influence on our new guest. We do not live in an ideal world. So he's like hinting that the Railroad has brainwashed us or something. Colored our view. Missing synth investigation. Due to recent developments in our ongoing investigation into the missing synths, I am adjusting our policy regarding discussion of this subject with personnel outside of SRB. In brief, details of the investigation are now classified and cannot be shared with anyone other than SRB personnel, and even then, such conversations can take place only here in the SRB facilities. Those who are found to be in violation of this policy will face the strictest discipline, Director Io. Infiltrator Unit McDonough. I'm starting to wonder if M762, the Infiltrator Unit McDonough, hasn't begun to outlive its usefulness. Assuming the identity of Diamond City's mayor, there you go, has provided us with invaluable intelligence over the years, but suspicions have only continued to mount. This latest incident, the publication of that newspaper article specifically calling McDonough's humanity into question, might just be the tipping point. I've spoken with Io, and we both agree if the situation does become untenable, reclamation seems unfeasible. M762 was specifically engineered to mimic the actual human McDonough. As such, the unit's synthetic biology is that of someone overweight and grossly out of shape. A memwipe would kill any psychological weaknesses attributed to self-perceived old age, but that body lost cause. The real irony here is that M762, in one of its dispatches back to the Institute, requested a future posting in the coursers, citing loyalty and years of surface. Is that supposed to say service, or do they mean years of on the surface? I don't know. And that request alone was evidence of enough self-awareness and independence to completely eliminate him from contention. Never mind the fact that he wouldn't even fit into the uniform. Alright, we get it, he's fat. Determination when and if M762's identity is eventually compromised, the unit is effectively decommissioned in field. No reclamation, no Institute assistance, given its relative age and physical condition, not to mention the danger inherent in an infiltrator unit's discovery, further lifespan estimated at 2 weeks maximum. Secord, oh wow. access to SRB. Whoops, I clicked the wrong thing. Access to SRB. It has come to my attention that certain colleagues who are dissatisfied with our policies and procedures have on more than one occasion tried to circumvent our established process for registering their complaints with Father and have tried to gain access to our secure facilities in order to complain in more direct manner. I'm sure I need not remind you that the SRB is off limits to all personnel not assigned to this division. Do not allow yourself to be browbeaten, cajoled, intimidated, or otherwise manipulated into allowing anyone who lacks the appropriate clearance to enter the SRB. Failure to uphold this mandate will result in severe discipline. Director IO. And finally, power conservation. As you're all aware, Father has asked that we monitor our power usage carefully and try to be as efficient as possible. As a point of personal emphasis, we should strive to be efficient in everything we do, but our division has needs that are unique among the various branches at the Institute. The fact is, sometimes our operations require resources that we cannot readily disclose due to the sensitive nature of what we do. I place my trust in your judgment. If you require additional power or any other resources to carry out your work, then take what you need. Consult me if you have any concerns or questions, but know that the responsibility of meeting your project deadlines falls upon your shoulders, and I won't accept limited power availability as an excuse for failing to meet those deadlines. In short, do what you need to do, and if anyone objects to the way in which we carry out our work, I will deal with those objections myself, Director IO. Alright. Interesting place. Whoa, there's even more in here, isn't there? Inventory management. Let's see. Oh, okay, so these guys... Alright, this guy deposited some bottle caps. IO requested some fusion cells. This guy withdrew a rifle. This guy also withdrew some fusion cells. He withdrew 1 count standard Courser armor coat. She deposited 30 count pulse grenade armament, and this guy withdrew 1,000 count bottle caps. Okay. And finally, we could view the access logs here. A Secord accessed inventory management. JIO initiated reclamation procedure on unit D865. XC88 logged in and accessed departmental notices. JIO opened reclamation status chamber 3. A Secord accessed departmental notices. All right. Whoops. What's going on in here?
Excuse me.
Please don't get any germs on me.
Bleh. Interesting. Well, that's a interesting and scary looking piece of machinery right there. Yow. I want to walk away from that right now. Alright, so we've looked around SRB. We've talked to one of the personnel that we needed to talk to. Let us leave SRB and we'll find someone else to talk to. Because we're lonely. Let's see what's over this direction. Alright, we've already walked here. We did go through here, though. Let's see what's going on in here. Storage, maybe. We've got fusion cells. Oh, I'm taking it all, man. I'm taking it all. Alright. Oh, here's another terminal. Maintenance Terminal 6. Let's check it out. View access logs. Boy, viewing access logs is very exciting. So Enrico Thompson accessed this terminal to replace primary display assembly. The tube had burned out. B767, cleaning supply inventory. A Fillmore routine facilities inspection. G921 requisition additional supply of cleaning agent 7. Okay, that's fascinating. Let's see what's through this door. Whoa, dark. Look at this old elevator here. Whoa, this is kind of strange, right? What's with this old place here? Oh, I couldn't tell whether he said going up or down. Weird. Whoa, look at this. What's going on here? Huh. Okay, maybe it wasn't as neat as I thought it was. I don't know. Whoa. What is this place? Huh. So, I guess this is... they're adding on to the place. They're digging more tunnels so they can expand, I guess. That's kind of neat to see. Huh. Well, what a neat touch. I don't know. I just think that's pretty cool. Implant update session number 7. Ooh, what's this? Let's listen to this.
Just keep talking if you can. I'm afraid this may be rather painful. Don't worry about it, Doc.
It's Kellogg.
Anesthetic would lower your blood pressure too much, and I need you to remain conscious. You already explained all that. It's gonna be worth it, right? Oh, most definitely. These implants are much more advanced than anything you've had before. Dr. Walter is very pleased with you. The Gen 3 synth program is finally making progress, thanks to the genetic material you recovered. You talking about that kid we got from the vault? Yes, a perfectly unspoiled DNA sample. Now this next part is especially delicate, so if you can please look straight into the light. Should everything be purple? No, that's just a calibration error. How about now? Better. I'm just glad to have a chance to test these on a cooperative human subject. Normally, the directors are very touchy about allowing this kind of technology outside the Institute. They must find you extremely trustworthy. You see, these are gonna work, right, Doc? Oh, yes. When I say test, I simply mean collecting data over time, which will be very valuable to making further improvements. This next part may be exceptionally painful. Try your best to remain conscious.
Wow. Well, that certainly made the place sound even shadier than it already sounds, right? Now I'm just kind of keeping an eye out for more tapes. What's going on out here? Pretty neat. I guess their shift was over. They're like, that's it, I'm done. I'm leaving everything as it is. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Unexpected. Pretty cool. Doesn't look like there's any other place we could go there, so let's take the elevator back up, down. I don't know. I really don't know which way we're going. Alright. So yeah, now I don't know, I feel like I need to be on the lookout for more tapes. I mean, that was tape number 7. So there's at least 7 tapes. That's the first one I found. So yeah, we need to keep an eye out for other tapes, because knowledge is power and all that, right? Let's see here. Let's see what's up here. Is this where I started? What's this place? Huh. Little, blast radius board game here. Looks like a door, doesn't it? What's that thing? We got like a shower, bathroom here. Oh, hell yeah. Taking it all, man. Don't ask me why there's shotgun shells in there, but I'm taking them. Well, we can open and shut the shower, but, I can't sit on the toilet. Activate. What? What? Activate? Well, that's weird. Does that mean something? That's strange. Some kind of lounge or lobby or something here. Ah. Clipboard. This is... preserved cigarette pack. Bed. Sleep owned. Who owns this bed? Whose bed is this? Is this somebody's quarters? I guess, huh? Pretty neat. Who's this?
Power demand jumped
it's Enrico again.
5% this year.
Yeah, you already mentioned that. I didn't care the first time you told me. What's this place? Another bed that's owned.
Sometimes Quentin is really mean to me, but my mom says I have to be nice anyway.
Who's Quentin?
Well, hello.
I've heard stories. On the surface sure sounds scary.
Well, it's not. Oh. Undamaged baseball glove and a collectible baseball in there. I'm not going to take her stuff. That would be mean. Okay. Huh, I got 2 doors to his place here. Here's the shower. Let's see if this one does the same thing. That is weird. Do not know what the purpose of that is. Very strange. Okay. Hey.
Good evening.
Good evening, Synth. Well, let's just go up and see what's going on up here. What are you doing, Synth? What are you doing?
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
Yep. Are these quarters? Man, that is weird. Why is that included in the game? Kinda sterile quarters. Nothing I really want to bother myself with. Inaccessible.
Useless.
Useless. This useless door. So we find ourselves up here, and there's a elevator tube here, but we can't seem to access it. Got some like balconies over there. Interesting. Not sure what that's for. I don't know. Let's keep going up. Let's just check this place out, man. What's going on up here? Got like some hallways here. Higgs. Is that the name of the people who live here? Tiny bathroom. I'm gonna go through and set all of these toilet tank covers askew just because I can. Huh. This is a different paper, The Old Post, Way of the Future. Ah. Always loot the mirror. This is a tiny apartment. Nothing too exciting in here.